Hello and welcome to the 9th installment in the Timberborn Noob builds a base, and here we have a nice close-up of the we seem to have crashed the computer. It's lagging a bit. I just thought we'd do a close-up of the beavers working away here in the field. You can see them, there they go. So they leave. Is that actually that graphic there? Yeah. So he's harvested the carrots, and then he's going back to put them in the warehouse. And these guys, they're carrying the water. It's kind of. It'd be interesting if you could even go closer to this. And then that's, I think that's sunflowers. Wow. Okay. So yeah, got them working away. That's right. Angie lives in lodge, works at the farmhouse. Always thirsty. Ah, that was interesting. They just went into there. So that gets a lot of action. Yeah, that's maybe something I can improve. That is, if they're getting thirsty. Oh yeah, so I built this, okay, let's just have an overview. So last video, I built this to get these natural logs down. I bet you that's not. Yeah, that's not. For some reason, that tree escaped. Let's nab it. We put on 4 water wheels, really just to test the flow. Actually, that's one thing I would like to do. Because I just saw a really good video from Skystorm, another Timberborn video let's play guy, and what am I doing? Water, that's right. So this flow meter he was using, these might be interesting. Have I got enough? Yeah, but then this is really an experiment. Do we want to be doing experiments just yet? Yeah, why not? Why not? I'm gonna pay for that. Build that there. Yeah, see, that's the problem. We can't build. We can't put the flow meter in the middle of the river, which is where it would be fun to do. Let's put one there and one here, because it looks like the flow. Okay, let's just see what happens, what we get from that information. So, you know, I think if we can create channels that have lots of water flow, and these water wheels are going to be producing lots of energy, which will make it more efficient. Okay, so we've got the tree farm there, we've got the food farm, and food is 1.4k, fantastic. Although half of that, virtually half of that, are berries. Nutrition carrots, nutrition grilled potatoes, and sunflower seeds, but no roast chestnuts. He hasn't got any. We have got quite a few chestnut trees here. They're 100%. Yeah, it's the lumberjacks. I think they collect the chestnuts. Yeah, they do, because they collect them from the wild here. They collected them from here. So it's not the tappers. The tappers, which is this thing, tapper shop, that collects syrup, and then pine syrup and maple syrup. Is it pine syrup? Maple juice. So these chestnuts, how? Maybe this guy's just too busy. Put in the second one. What do we think? If we do put in the second one, yeah. So maybe he's working so much he hasn't got time. So And we have got a little bit of space there. So let's put in a second, not lumber mill, duh. Come on. Okay, by the way, this video is going to be a bit of a shorter video today because I have things to do in real life, which is awful, isn't it? If I made a lot of money off these YouTube channels, I could do this all day. Actually, that's not true because I'm not a young lad anymore, and your voice soon goes. Okay, so what are we doing? Let's not talk about how ancient. I'm about 3 million years old, for God's sake. Berries nearly half full. Yeah, so that's going to stay if I have hunger. Water at 775. Why is that paused? Yeah, because there's no more trees. Are we going to build a lumberjack farm there? You know, at some point you get to reorganize the place more efficiently. That might be an interesting thing to do. We've actually got no spare workers, and the food is good, so I'm thinking increased population. The water, let's think. At some point I'm going to get rid of these small ones and build the bigger ones. Gears are 40, so we could build an extra. Now, there was a bit of thirst problem here. Look, that is going down a lot, but it's keeping its. They're popping in there to get the water, and so we're definitely going to keep that water there. So does that mean that these chaps are a bit thirsty? Keeping the well-being. No, they all seem to be okay. We've got that irrigation there. Just thinking of put a water. Interesting. Okay. So I'm wondering if we build levees. I don't think I've here, or levees. Let's see, where's it? No, it's quite. Just trying to think how to increase that water flow, but it probably doesn't matter much anyway. So that's at 130, 90. So it's interesting, isn't it? See, you put it where the water flow is, you get more energy. Planks. We've got a lot of planks. So we might as well do something with all this gear. I'm thinking... I am thinking to build a bigger... Why not? Could we... What's the... We're trying to figure out what to do, aren't we? Oh, we need metal to build that one. But if we build that one, yeah, we can definitely do that one. Oh, water gauges built 1.5 cms. I think that's centimeters per second current, and the water level, highest water level, 0.67, and it's currently 6.6. Interesting. So that must fluctuate because it's not. No, over here it's only 0.9. So this is more, the flow is bigger, and you would think in real life would that be true, because the water would, the energy would be in this. That's fascinating, isn't it? Now I just want to build water flow gauges all over the place. I'd love to, yeah, it might be worth building. Well, the thing is, could one go here? I don't think. No. See, yeah, the flows are going to be rubbish there. So that's interesting, isn't it? So here you can kind of see. Yeah, look at that flow. No, can't build it now. Can build it there, but not there. Oh, it's temptation. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on. Right, so we build a platform here and the path here. The steam gauge there. Right. Stream gauge. For some reason I see steam gauge. So we've got everything's in balance right now. Nothing's going wrong. And everything's... Yeah, okay, so we're going... So do we want to be building... Well, I mean, how much power do we need anyway? I don't think we need that much power. So I was just thinking, you know, if we build along here, water pumps, well, that, you know, you want to build water wheels here, but, you know, well, I did say, yeah, we'll make this the industrial area. What do we need right now? We don't really need anything. Paper mill. We could start making explosives. Paper mill. No, because explosives... Where are explosives? Paper mill, gear workshop, printing press, tapper shack. Sorry if this is... You already know how to play Timberborn very well, and you know... Ah, yeah, landscaping. There we go. It needs metal. So metal is a thing we need. And if we need metal, let's start planning it now. So we're not going to be able to go and grab it straight away. There's metal down here. That's going to take a new district to get that. Which means we need, you know, an extra population so that we can migrate them. And to be honest, I still haven't figured out the migration system. Seems a bit... Doesn't seem that clear. So that is going to require a lot of... Interesting though. I don't know if you could flood this area, but there's a mine there, so you don't really want it to be flooded. No, I think the easiest way is this down here. So that's where we're going to end up. So obviously we can build out there. Now, if we look at the... Let's just build the path, see what we get. No real complicated method. Simply, let's get down into this nice straight road. There we go. And if we pick a lumberjack, we put him there. We can see that it is too far from a district path, so there, that's the maximum. So that's where the district gate. I'd probably put the district gate there. Although I'm thinking, do you actually need a district gate? So the district gates, I just think this through paths and structures. Yeah, it just separates districts. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe the purpose of that is when the districts are too close together, because if you... So here's where the separation is. So that's a natural separation, isn't it? But then, wait, oh no. Listen. You can only build a district. So this is, you know, we're going through the noob thing, right? So bear with me if you're an experienced player. Districts must be separated by a gate. So we do need a gate then, okay? And you can build further. Establishes a district with its own population, resources, and an isolated path network. So they must be separated by a gate, but you can build... Right, so I can't build that there. It has to be built within... It's weird, isn't it? Because, yeah, So the new district has to be built there. Interesting. So if I press click, it will probably build it. No. Why won't it? Oh, because it needs a gate first. Duh. Okay. However, see, that's annoying. You can't build a gate on the path. What happens then if I break the path there? Let's do a little experiment. And the thing is, we're learning as we go. We use it to unlock. You can't. Wait a minute. No. Of course you can. Right. Let's choose building because I was on the wrong button. Right. That's destroyed now. That's demolished. Let's build the gate here. Do I actually want the gate there though? No, I want, because then that would be dead, wouldn't it? Surely I want the gate where the... So if I... Right, so the gate should be there. Well, I'm just going to build that there. I'm not going to actually build that. No, we can do it by destroying the building, of course. Right. Yeah, we don't need this, so... Right, so the gate goes there. Now, did we want to actually build? Yeah, why not? Okay, so paths and structures. The future videos are going to be a lot smoother because I'm going to know what to do. So these videos are about, I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's try this, and you get to watch it and laugh. Bit of schadenfreude at my stupidity and moronic base building, and you can feel good about yourself. Isn't that great? So this does get built now because I've got that's interesting. Okay, right, so now we've been able to play around with this. We can see I can't build the base there because the district centre there, because it's not past, but I can build it there. I can build it down here. Well, let's build it down here, and then, but its reach goes slightly beyond. That's interesting, isn't it? So I didn't look at that on my other save. So if I build that now, that just gets built automatically, and then I get to migrate population. I'm not going to migrate any population just yet because we've got no... Actually, no. I've got nothing built here, yeah, but it can only get built there if the beavers are there. And one thing that I haven't got there is a water source. So they need to build a water source. They need to go and get some food, which obviously what I would build straight away is a drop-off point. So you have two methods of transferring items between district centres. A district distribution point post sends the stuff, and then a drop-off point receives the stuff. I had to learn that the hard way. So I've already figured that out. So yeah, I was rushing ahead. So now we can get that scrap, and we can... Do we move the scrap? So do we send the scrap here to the industrial centre to be smelted? No, because a smelter doesn't... No, a smelter does need energy. So, but there's no water. We ain't got any water. And the water source is here. If I built a channel, sent the water down here, but that's miles away, so it would have to be wind. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to smelt that. Plus we can't really grow anything because so we would have to send food. We'd have to send water, we'd have to send food. So it's a bit of a pain, isn't it? I wish we could zoom out more. I'll have to research that. I keep saying I'm going to research it. Okay, so like I say, I'm going to make this quick. Although, you know, we've now developed a district centre. We didn't plan it. We didn't, to be honest, I didn't have any plan. Apart from zooming in on these guys. Look at them go. See them. Oh yeah, 3 unemployed. Is he unemployed? No, he works at the inventor. Well, why aren't you at the inventor? Inventoring. Come on. Get learning stuff. Still haven't got any chestnuts. Is he getting... Can't prioritise in chestnuts, can we? Although we did have... Look, we have got spare trees hanging around. So it does make sense. Oh, now they're in bed. Great. Let's speed it up. I'd like to go through another drought before... Exactly. I think we're okay. Well, we need water anyway, so let's get that built. And let's see. We don't need all these dandelions. And this doesn't look like it's... Yeah. So, I'll tell you what. Let's destroy these dandelions. There's nothing more satisfying than destroying dandelions. Because, come on, they're pretty much a weed, aren't they? But in Beaverland, they're a medicine. I don't think in real life dandelions actually do anything medicinal. There's some natural stuff does, like willow. You know the willow tree, willow bark? That's where aspirin comes from. Well, aspirin doesn't come from that, but willow contains the chemical that makes aspirin take away your pain, your headache. So, you know, the natural world does provide... Oh, God, we're going into a lecture here, aren't we? Which is great. I don't have to lecture my kids. I can lecture you guys. So there you go. That's great. I'm sure you absolutely love that stuff. So we're sticking another water pump. Because we had the manpower. How come we're down to 1 now? We had 3. Interesting. Don't know what he would have. He's got a job. Maybe he's moonlighting. Okay, so they were 780. So we do have space, yeah. And then we need a. I think down here. I think on the other side. So if we let's demolish. Let's get this right. Why not? I'll make a change. And then if another water pump goes here, can it fit in there? No, because it goes to the... You can't mirror them. Oh, it's a pain. Let's see, if that was mirrored, there's no way to... R. Wait a minute, press R. No, all that does is that. So I can't get... I would have to build it. I can't! It's the wrong... It would have to be like that. Okay, well that's fair enough. That means... I want to keep some dandelions, but it doesn't mean... It doesn't... I don't think you need that many dandelions to do medicine. And anyway, I think we have... Do we have another source of dandelions? We do need dandelions, okay? Trust me on that, because... But we don't know how many... We could put the water source here, of course. The water storage here. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. We can get rid of that little one. Yeah, okay. Look, we need to put the water somewhere. So actually, what would make sense is because where does the whole this base end? So it would make sense to build water pumps here anyway, rather than here, because then we've got the flow and can be using that flow for good stuff. Okay, I think I'm gonna end now. This is just a quick one. Well, not really, actually. I always forget to do that. Ugh, I wish they default to water. That would be helpful. Or if you could toggle a default to water, so that all your tanks just automatically go to water. I mean, am I going to need a maple? What is it called? Is it maple syrup, not maple juice? And why is it? Oh, oh, here we go. Drought coming. Is that? Oh, he's collecting dandelions, right? Yeah. But he's turned off anyway. Okay. So the plan is industrial here, more water gathering here, and we could actually build out. Actually, the water's. Look at the power of the water here. It's quite. Actually, let me build a. I'm going to go nuts on water gauges. Look at this. So what we've got here, 2.2 centimetre, and that's only 1.4. So the difference there. So that must be. Yeah, I mean, look at that water there. That's really going fast there, and that's producing 216 HP, horsepower. 216 horses. Now it's 222. Excellent. So 1.5, 2.5. That's about a third, isn't it? Yeah, and over here, oh wow, 0.3. So that's why this guy here, look, 11, 10. It might even not be a point in keeping that, because he's not doing anything. Look at that, crazy. We might, and then we could build other stuff. Yeah, I mean, 128, 150. But so you build the water wheel in the right place, and you get an amazing. I mean, that's like 10. No, it's 20 times, 20x the power. Wow. And what we're getting in? Input. Well, how come the input? Oh, because that's on a separate thing, isn't it? So it's this one. Wait a minute. Why is the input? Is it because it's not working? Yeah. Yes, probably because he's not working. If we click here, look at that, 270 HP. We get rid of that, it's just down to 260. So, come on. Okay, this is the last thing we're going to do. Let's destroy this, and I know it's not going to work. We should do it. But it doesn't matter. We're fine. So, I think we have to do 2 because we have to build a path, and then we build the power. We've got the power. Okay, no singing aloud. And then this. Actually, why is he still? No, he's not. Yeah, 50-50. Oh, the hamster wheel. Let's turn him off. We don't need him. Yeah, look at that. So he's getting his stuff. He's creating 209. That's 209. So that is. I mean, all we've saved is we actually haven't saved anything because we needed to build, because that water really represented one of those, and we didn't really save anything, to be honest with you, because the water wheel also transports the energy. And look at that, the drought's kicked in. And there's nothing now. So we've got to go to, although it's, yeah, so it's still kicking off. So what's it doing now? 10 HP, 0.3, 0.2. And so we can see that, we see the water level. Here it's 0.3. So we're still getting some flow, a minimal, but the water wheel's not working. That's why we got this little dude. Now, what we should do in the future, maybe the next video, because I need to stop now, is connect this to that, have a system, have a network, so that we can reduce. Oh, look at that, the water's got filled up and we're at 1k. Brilliant. So then we can definitely build more houses the next time. Yes, so we're cooking. This is good. Okay, well, thanks a lot. If you got to this stage, you probably would feel pretty okay about clicking that like button. Don't smash it, because we don't want to break it. And if you haven't subscribed, yeah, you know what to do. So there we go. So let's stop the video, and I'll see you guys later. Wait a minute, where's the thing? Bye bye.